Hi, my name is Jennifer Muskie. This is my YouTube channel. Since yesterday's confessional went so well, I thought that I would talk I'm alone, my husband is sick and my daughter's cleaning her room. And so I talked to myself and I thought, well, I will just talk to you. Okay. So a couple days ago, it was like 10 o'clock and we were getting ready for bed, which is late for us. And I told my husband, in my 20s, I would be like getting ready to go out right now. I can't even imagine having to do anything at 10. Oh, we find dinner reservations at 8 o'clock. And we're like, there's no way. We're not going to go out to eat at 8. Whereas totally different in my 20s. But so I imagine that there'll be people who will say, like I partied in my 20s. I did go out in my 20s. I lived my life absolutely on purpose. Pretty much my whole life. My 30s got a little confused. My late 30s in particular. But my 20s were on purpose. But it's not a purpose that you would approve of. And it's not one that I condone. Okay? But I truly believe that I am... Oh man, I'm just different. Okay? The things that I can handle and like and thrive on are different. Okay? And I have met thousands of couples and talked to thousands of women. And I know the majority I know what's important to a majority of people, and that's what I talk about now. So for me, here, and this is maybe going to be a shocker, I don't know. But my 20s were purposefully lived in douchery. I didn't get things to put in a house until, I don't know, 28 or something. And I prided myself on living out of a duffel bag because I moved so often. I moved states, I would find different jobs, and I really liked the adventure. I traveled Asia, where and I call that douchery because everyone else was having a family or going to college. And I could understand the family. I could never understand the college thing. I get it. And in the comment section, you can reiterate it, but now I particularly just see it as a joke. But I see, and by the way, I'm really happy about how my life has turned out for me, but I'm, I'm unhappy of how it turned out for you. Meaning, if you look at how my life turned out and think it's the norm, it's not. I don't know how this happened. I was looking for my match, and then I found him, and it was awesome. And then because it was awesome for him too, he's like, "Oh, I really need to make some money for this chick." I never told him to do that. And then his income has just like skyrocketed. And we didn't have a plan of me ever staying home. He has always been a hard worker and liked the idea of a woman staying home. And he had a girlfriend who stayed home and just mooched and didn't take care of anything. So he was kind of rattled from that. And it never dawned on me to stay home. But when he started to make that kind of money, and I started to go down to like one shift, he's like, "I don't even like you leaving for one shift. This is a joke. Stay home." And that's how it happened. But I know because of my douchery and because of the thousands of conversations, and I know because life does not work out often for how it worked out for me, that's where I come from my counsel. What? That's where my counsel comes from. Hypocrisy. Can you believe it? I'm trying to give you guys so many reasons to unsubscribe. because I need you to understand. I don't ever want to be the kind of guy. I don't ever want to be the kind of guy that I say guy because I'm talking about a guy who's the Jack Murphy, right? When Sydney Watson said something to him and he like lost his shit because he was embarrassed, or I mean, that has to be it. He had something that he didn't want to be exposed. So I need you to know everything about me so you can appropriately hate me now and not have it be a surprise if I'm ever on a podcast. And I don't ever want to act in an enraged way because of my shame. I was thinking about this last night, like everything I'm embarrassed about. Like, why wouldn't I want everyone to know that I'm divorced? Because I am, and I want to tell that story because my divorce is unlike anyone else's. It's dope. I'll tell you about it, but it's like a dream. Anyway, I know you don't even know what I'm talking about, but I was thinking, why would I be embarrassed of talking about that? Because it's me. And if I'm going to hold any shame because of you, well, then I need to delete this channel because I will not. I have lived my whole life clean, open, honest, and I don't want this channel to change that. So that's confession number 2. I don't want to get to 100,000. I need everyone to know. Jennifer, you ramble. Jennifer, I'm not gonna unsubscribe because of what you said, but you are just so boring and you ramble. There it is. There's another key piece of information for you. A wise one. All right, be well. I'll talk to you again.